Hello everyone, Crematorium here, and welcome to episode 15 of my beginner guide. And today we're gonna go through Act 3 in Cruel. But before that, I said in the last episode I'm going to get rid of this ugly helmet, and I'm gonna get a special jewel. So I went on to PG Trade to trade this item. Might and Influence, and this item cost 1 chromatic orb. It is an extremely cheap jewel, and you maybe actually get lucky and it drops for you. But this one, if I put it in the skill tree, I'm gonna have it down here in my jewel socket here. But for this one to work, you need to have at least 40 dexterity in this radius. And you can see I have one. You don't need to take it. You can see I have 1 dexterity here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. And that will be 40 dexterity in total, and that's enough for this one to get into effect. And this one allows your offhand weapon, which will be this one, to do splash damage to enemy. Basically, it's doing the work of melee splash, which is this one. So I use this one. I'm going to use this one instead of melee splash, and instead of using melee splash, I'm going to use added fire damage. And it also have a chance that my main hand weapon, which is this one, will do double damage, a 20% chance, which are a really good effect. So I'm gonna use this one, and then I actually get a better helmet. I can't use it yet, I just need 1 more level. But then I'm going to use this helmet here, and this is a pretty good helmet. And what you're going to look for when you're looking for a helmet in specifically, or actually armor and every type of defensive gear, you're going to look for life and the resistance you need, and as high armor as you can get. And this helmet cost me 1 chaos. Super cheap. So, and I actually did go a little bit. I went to the Crematorium, and I right now need to find Tollman. So let's see how damage now when I gonna use, by the way, I put added fire damage instead to increase my damage, and you can see right now with all my ores up I have 9,332, which are a pretty good amount of damage considering what level I'm on. If I'm using my golem, which I just for fun running around with still, I have almost 10,000 damage and I'm only level, well, 47, so pretty powerful. But soon I'm gonna go for a next tier in my to-do list when it comes to weapon, and that is I'm gonna get a prismatic eclipse as soon as I get the level for it, and I need level 53 to be able to use that, because this is a twilight blade. But I'm gonna show that when I get in that weapon, and that weapon will carry me a little bit further. Then after that I'm going to change to something that are quite powerful. And now I can see we have the trials up there, but I don't need to do the trial. I don't need to do the trial just yet, because I already have done all the trials on another character. But if you want to know it, the trial is actually on, one of the trials are in the Crematorium, but I have a whole video dedicated to that, if you're watching this series. And I started looking forward to get this character to a high level, but I want that item, so let's take that item. And maybe I'm gonna change my belt later, because I want to go for a Megalodor's girdle. If I'm not going for a rare belt, I definitely want to go for Megalodor's girdle, because it's just such an awesome belt. Give you a ton of value. But that's something I'm taking later. So let's see if we can actually find and see what we can do against. Oh, I think we have Exile here. Hello. Need to do a little bit better than that. My little Exile friend. I need to find this. But I don't think I will do it in this entire Act 3 today, because it will take a little bit too much time. I think I want to slow down a little bit, because Act 3 is actually my favorite act, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I like this act. Well, it's hard to say which are my least favorite, but that's not part of the guide, so I'm not gonna talk too much about that. But I think I have a little bit of frame rate drop. I don't know, my Path of Exile is sometimes weird for me, and there is should Pirateer be. Path of Exile is something that's a little bit weird when I'm playing it, because of my I always have bad connection. Well, it's pretty decent right now, but I always have these small lag spikes, and it actually impacts my gameplay, and actually impacts how fast I can clear maps and all of that, even if I'm using a really fast build. Oh, I got a level, so now Pirateer, just gonna get rid of you. We need to do better on that Pirateer. I like defeat you like 20 times over. And take Tolman's bracelet, and let's get back to town and put on our passive skill point. Let's see what we're gonna take now. We are going this way. I almost want to go up here, so I have this traveling done as well. And then I can soon start to take some, well, damaging skill tier. But actually before that, I'm actually going to go for Unraveling Stance. It's my #1 priority. I think I'm going to go just this way. I can go either this way or this way. Whatever, I'm going to go this way. So let's take the strength note here. And let's put on a new helmet. Now we have a pretty good amount of life, and I think I'm soon already starting getting ready to ascend for a second time on this character. And that's not this character. Here it is. We have some currency to put in here, and I should really stop like having all this crap, running around with all this crap. So I'm gonna sell off my gear I have on me. Why do I identify that? Actually, that was a stupid idea to identify that. That was just a waste of currency. Anyway, let's sell these things. Sell that ring. Let's take a look at both of these rings. And all of them are good. No. No, that one is not good either. Let's take a look at this belt. That's not good either. But give me some currency. And crafting material. If I'm in that mood. So, I think we are ready to continue. Let's see, we're gonna go for the sewers now. And then we're gonna go for the platinum beast so we get a passive skill point. So I'm gonna go and find... Actually, I know a much better way to get to the sewers. Wait a second, that was an exile. I can't leave that exile wandering around here and causing trouble, so I'm gonna take care of it. That's actually one of the more dangerous exiles right now in the game, because he's doing chaos damage. If you have chaos inoculation, he is absolutely harmless. But if you not have that, he can actually do some significant amount of damage to you, so... Yeah, that's that. And by the way, I almost forgot, we actually get a quest reward. Not because we need it, but I take it anyway. Let's see... Oh, I don't have scrolls for that. Well, I have it with me. And we can ascend if we want, but if you're coming here the first time, you can't ascend as early as I can, because you need to take all of the trials. So I'm not even gonna try it, because if you're, as I said, if you are new to the game, you need to do the trial first in Cruel. These characters starting becoming pretty powerful now. And here we have the sewers. There's a much better way to actually go out on the door on the town you are in. So now we are at the sewers. And actually I think I'm gonna cut here, so when I get into the sewers you don't need to watch me slowly getting there. We have an exile here, I can kill her here first. Or a green gate. Dead, that's a lot of Duelist items. So let's take that. Let's take the Yume as well. Well, I'm gonna cut here and find the Platinum Beast and then continue to the next area. Here we have the Platinum Burst. It was not that far away actually. So let's see if we can find a way to the next area. We are in the next area. It should be an exile here because I'm playing in the Anarchy League for the moment. Oh, look at this. We have some School of Wisdom here. That's pretty handy. Let's put them to work. That's actually not a bad armor. It have life and have resistance and a good amount of armor. Well, it could be better, but it had work if I didn't have this armor here. And Belly of the Beast is far better. So let's see if we can find another bust here. Bust. I don't know how to say that, but I think you understand anyway. So many strong bugs here. Domination League Stone. Actually, I'm gonna use that instantly. Rid of you. Rid of all of you. Down there in blockage. Just need to find another burst and we should be good to go. Here we have a Torah mission. Actually, let's do a Torah mission. It will give me some experience and that's always nice. So I wonder, are the music different on here? Yes, it is. This is actually the same song that are on, well, Hall of Grandma, so one of the hardest maps in the game. Come on, enemy. Yes, keep on coming. You should be the last ones. And there it is. Well, that gave me some experience. That was a lot of fun. Let's lower the music in. I just love that song when you're playing Hall of Grandma or doing some of these missions. But I think I'm gonna cut here and get to next area. I'm first gonna kill that Exile again. And here we have the second burst. Now we just Nemesis Leakstone. Why not? I needed some more Leakstones in this character. So let's see if we can find our way to the next area. And now we are at the warehouse district. So let's see if we can find our way from here. I don't particularly like this particular area because, well, it's hard to navigate in, and I don't like that. But that may be just me. So I have a friend that actually loves this area a lot, so I'm not gonna say too much. You can get rid of some more enemies. This area always takes so much time to get through. Conduit. Yeah, come here. There we go. Well, as I said before, I think I'm gonna cut here till I find my way through this area. And we got to the marketplace. That took some time to find my way here, but we are getting somewhere. And here we have the market sewer. So let's find that final boost and get our passive skill point. And then I think we're gonna try to make our way and get access to Lunar's temple. Probably our next treasure. Look at that. Inner treasure enemy. Well, when enemy have the mod Inner treasure, they are guaranteed to drop a unique item. Unfortunately, that unique item turns out to be an item I find in my very first episode of this character. Actually, let's throw away that armor and get that 6-socket armor instead, because we can sell that and get some. Now that is a strongbox I want to use some currency on. So let's go and back and get a alchemy orb and upgrade that box and see if we get something interesting. And we have alchemy, yes we have one. But I don't need that many, so... Actually I'm gonna have 2 with me, just if I find another box like that. Let's see if we're getting anything good on this box here. Detonate nearby corpses. I'm happy that there are now not that many corpses left after I'm done with them. And guard by a stream of enemies, it's not that dangerous. And look at that. That was actually a currency strongbox. That's the reason why I dropped that much currency. We got a chromatic, we got back our... We got a lot of... back a lot of, well, items again for it. So why do I have scroll fragments with me? I don't know. I don't have that augmentation right now, so let's continue. We get the final burst, we can get out of its place. And get somewhere. We're soon actually gonna get a level again. I think maybe in the next episode, maybe I will ascend this character a second time. Because I'm pretty confident that this character is strong enough. Here we have the outway to the marketplace again, but we haven't found the last boost in. So we need to do that first. I soon need to go back, and by the way, don't do like I am doing right here, just filling your, well, stash or backpack with crap as I always do. Actually, let's get rid of some crap I'm running around with. I don't know why I still have Cyclone with me. I am not gonna use Mail Splash. Well, I put it there anyway. This one I actually have level. I don't want to throw that to the ground, but I was trying here. And here we have the last one. let's go and find a waypoint later, so we can get out of here. And I think I'm gonna get a pair of another pair of boots, because man, I started getting slow. My movement speed is way slower than I want it to be, so I'm gonna see if I later can get some boots which have. I'm gonna show when I'm doing that, by the way. And I'm not gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it next time, I think, because I want some more movement speed, because I'm moving so slow. It's painful, and I love movement speed. And actually, movement speed are pretty good defense as well, because you can get away from dangerous situations easy with that. Get rid of a few. There we go. Let's see. We have another point put there. I'm going to take this node later to get to Juggernaut. Then I can get Razor's Edge and Blade Master, which will give me a good amount of damage. Here we have the Catacombs. If you need to fight, do one of the trials, you can do it in there. But I don't gonna do it today. We are going in a different route. And look at that, our game level. And of course I had a little bit of bad connection here there, but I always have it. And I think I've said it so many times that you guys can probably guess that I'm always going to say it at least one time per video. Everything is the connection's fault. And here we go, the Battlefront. Now we're just gonna find a waypoint here. And then we're gonna go back to town and get ourselves a passive skill point. And after that I can either go for Lunaris or the docks. I think I'm gonna go for the docks. That sounds like the best idea, actually. Can't go down there, that's sad. What about alteration? No, I don't believe in traveling light. I'm gonna throw away Blade Flurry. Who cares about Blade Flurry? I'm not gonna use it. You have Soul Eater, my little friend. And you are dead. And my gem's leveled. That's perfect. The waypoint should be up here somewhere. Oh, some blue enemies. Jump over here. Maybe not. There are a lot of enemies here. I want to attack them. But this area is level 50, so I'm one level under the area, and not because it means anything. Oh, someone want to trade something for me. Well, that's a lot of chaos, and I can't resist, so I need to do this trade here. But you don't need to see it, because I'm going to cut here. But first, I'm gonna kill these guys here. Because you should, if you are selling things, you should always reply. But remember, this trade I'm gonna do is not for this character, so I apologize guys, I just need to do this trade really quick here. So I have done that trade, and I traded for some chaos, and I put it in my other stash tab, so it's not for this character. But when I was in town, I took the Book of Skill. So now I got a passive skill point, but first let's get back to... I want to find the waypoint for this area. And I also sell the 6-socket item. And I was added. And now we just need one more point and we can get our unwavering stance. We can't get stunned anymore, which are really good for survivability. And here we have the waypoint. So things are going forward. I really want level 53 right now. But I guess you can't get everything that fast. But it's only 4 level there, so it should be no problem. And when I have those swords, I'm going to get even more damage. They are slower, the swords I plan to get. They are like 1.3 in attack speed. Which are pretty slow, but they have some other good effects. So the positive outweighs the negative about them, and they will hit hard. So let's get rid of that. Actually, I shouldn't stand around here. I think I'm gonna cut here till I get to, well, the item I need to continue my quest. And here we have the item. Damn, that's why you should not do what I am doing and have so much item in your backpack. I don't care about the waypoint right here because I don't planning on coming back here. So let's go back to Battlefront and let's go for the Yemlin Queen or Solaris Temple. And it should be up here. Now we are in Solaris, so let me as fast as I can get to Durella so we can get the item. And I think in the next episode we do Lunaris Temple, another one, because I can't make this video too long because I start running out of space in my disk on my computer. So I don't know much space I have left, so I need to fix that one day because, well, starting getting a little bit too little space. Yeah, set like that, so now we know. And even if I cut away things, I need to have somewhere actually recording everything and actually have it on my disk. So that's that. I want to kill these unique enemies. Anyway, let's see if I can get there. And there we go. I didn't run out of disk space yet, so we got to Durella.
We'll talk again soon.
Maybe Durella we're gonna do it and take that amulet.
We'll talk. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Not a cock.
Oh yeah, I will, not cockroach lady, or whatever I'm gonna call you. Anyway, let's go fast and burn the undead barricades, and I think I'm gonna end the episode here. And next time we are hopefully heading into Act 4. And maybe, I said before, I'm going to ascend. But I don't know if I have time for doing that. Maybe. We'll see how how much time that episode takes. Anyway, I hope you guys like this episode. Tell me a comment what you think about it or if I forget to mention something. Anyway, thank you for watching and see you guys next time.